It is late at night, and you have just walked through your front door. You are carrying the heavy, invisible weight of a long, exhausting day. The house is perfectly quiet, offering a temporary shield from the demanding world outside. Your dog rushes to greet you, their paws tapping softly against the wooden floor. But today, they skip the usual joyful jumps and the affectionate face licks. Instead, they immediately dive their wet nose into your most private, sensitive area. You blush instantly, instinctively pushing them away with a sharp sigh of deep embarrassment. "Oh my gosh, that is so disgusting," you mutter, feeling mildly annoyed and exposed. It is a universal struggle for dog owners, a habit that feels incredibly inappropriate. But what if I told you they are not trying to be offensive at all? What if this deeply embarrassing behavior is actually a profoundly beautiful, healing act? What if they are simply reading the diary of your soul that you keep hidden? To understand this, we have to completely abandon our human obsession with polite hygiene. Dogs do not perceive the world through the restrictive lens of human social etiquette. They navigate reality through a complex, invisible map of chemical signals and shifting pheromones. When they target your sensitive areas, they are specifically seeking out your apocrine glands. These unique glands are heavily concentrated in your groin and your underarm regions. They do not produce ordinary water to cool your body down on hot afternoons. Instead, they release a dense, invisible cloud containing your deepest biological and psychological secrets. Every fear, every quiet joy, and every hidden trauma is broadcasted into the air. To a dog, this specific area is the single most honest part of your body. But here's a truth that science just proved, and it might break your heart. When your dog buries their nose there, they are actively diagnosing your emotional pain. Those apocrine glands secrete powerful hormones like cortisol and adrenaline when you are quietly struggling. Imagine you're standing in a crowded room, forcing a bright, perfectly polite smile. You tell everyone you're completely fine, projecting a strength you don't actually feel. Your friends believe the facade, admiring how wonderfully you are handling a tragic situation. But your dog is standing quietly beside you, their cold nose twitching with deep concern. They smell the heavy, bitter scent of heartbreak leaking through your forced social mask. They know your soul is fracturing, even while your lips are curving into a smile. They can't be fooled by your brave words because they are reading your chemical truth. This behavior also traces back to their ancient roots within the wild wolf pack. In the harsh wilderness, smelling these specific areas is the ultimate, deeply respectful greeting. It is a vulnerable exchange of vital information about health, age, and internal emotional state. When they do this, they are simply confirming that they are your beloved family. They are making sure their pack leader is strong enough to survive another difficult day. Furthermore, their ability to understand you goes beyond possessing a highly sensitive nose. Dogs possess a miraculous biological tool called the Jacobson organ, hidden inside their nasal cavity. This specialized organ is exclusively designed to interpret complex pheromones and silent chemical emotions. When they inhale near your apocrine glands, they are activating a deeply primal sensory pathway. Incredibly, its neural pathways connect directly to the amygdala, the emotional center of their brain. This means they don't just coldly register your sadness as a passing random scent. They physically feel your sorrow, vibrating within the deepest parts of their own tiny bodies. Your anxiety becomes their anxiety, and your quiet grief becomes their undeniable personal burden. Picture a woman sitting alone on the edge of her bed in the fading twilight. She is utterly depleted by a tragedy she cannot explain to anyone in the world. Her dog approaches her silently, completely avoiding any loud barks or playful, energetic tail wags. He gently nudges his cold, wet nose directly into her lap, without any hesitation. He takes a long, deep breath, inhaling the heavy, suffocating scent of concentrated cortisol. He analyzes the exact magnitude of her suffering, processing every ounce of her silent tears. He steps back carefully, lets out a soft, mourning cry, and rests his heavy chin. He presses that weight against her knee, offering the only sturdy anchor he can provide. His brown eyes look up, overflowing with a quiet, desperate empathy that shatters the silence. In that profound moment of absolute acceptance, the woman finally allows herself to break down. She cries into her fur, realizing she doesn't have to be strong right now. We live in a relentless world that forces us to constantly cover our emotional wounds. We spray ourselves with expensive perfumes just to hide the smell of our own humanity. We build towering walls of polite conversation to keep everyone at a safe, comfortable distance. But there is one innocent creature who cherishes your most raw, unfiltered, naked truth. They don't care about your impressive job title or the expensive clothes you wear. They only care if the heart beneath those clothes is healthy and truly peaceful. Please, don't push them away when they try to step a little too close. Let them read the pages of your sorrow and let them offer their silent comfort. Sometimes, this is the only way an angel knows that your wings are broken.